Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers. I can fix it.
What is it?
Afternoon.
Good to see you.
Speak.
Hello? Who's there?
rats, and spells seem to bounce right off of them. Well, good news.
I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things I am. Hello? Who's there? Damn rats, always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Huh. Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing. Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful. He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt. It's just to the southeast of here. Take care.
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling. I told you to leave me alone. Go away! Oblivion take you! What is it you want from me? Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why? Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you. You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually. Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research. Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine. I've already given... I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you. Say what you're going to say. I'm through talking to you.
never forget how you saved us from Ankatar's crazy magic. What can I do for you? I say live and let live. It was an unfortunate accident, and he helped make it right. Others in the village are not so forgiving, though. I don't blame him for keeping to himself. Nobody goes into the mountains but hunters and thieves on the lam. Food and shelter is hard to come by. You too.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime, free of charge. We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. There's never any charge for you, Fred. Goodbye. Ah, the savior of Ayleswell. Whatever you need, I'm at your service. Goodbye.
Hey, you're the one made us visible again, right? Good show. Don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are elves, but self-important jerks like Ankatar give them all a bad name. Be seeing you.
What is it, citizen? Hello, citizen. I hope you're faring well in these difficult times. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times. Seven of the morning watch and all's well. Top of the morning to you, sir. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Drayless will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? Yes? Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Oh, please. Get away. What a great story. Excellent. The culprit in this crime has already been I'd tell you... All right. What a wonder... Is that so? Get away. Well done. The culprit in this crime, I'd tell you... Tell me more. Oh, no, you do me too much honor. I wish I could get away from me. Get away from me. Really now, you're such a charmer. You're remarkable. That's just... No, you do me too much honor. I wish I... Not funny. Not even a little bit. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Brayden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Drayless, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Brayden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Brayden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Brayden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I can't believe this has happened. Please, please, I need your help. My husband... Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Excuse me.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Excuse me.
Hello.
So, I'm sure Eileen is very upset. She'll be safe. Her accusations that Reynal is lying is not surprising. I suppose if I found out a loved one... I'll warn you about one thing. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely. Keep up the, good work.
Sorry,
I suppose. So, keep up the, good work.
Do you have any more questions?
I
know I
suppose.
sound desperate, but...
Is there a problem, citizen? Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those He seemed to be such a like... Be seeing you.
What do you want? I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Reynal Draelus. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter. Yes, the vampire hunter. Apparently, Braden, he seemed to be so... Be seeing you. Yes? I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this... Good day.
Well met.
You get any closer, I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk.
Hello! What can I do for you? Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Apparently, he seemed to... Hey! Bruma's a funny... You too!
I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospect. Be seeing you. Yes? I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking... Yes, the vampire hunter. Apparently, he seemed... Goodbye. What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have... When I heard Raynil kill... I usually don't give out that kind of info. All right. Sure, that's cute. I doubt it. Not now. No more. You're frightening me. Whatever you want. Don't try to... I doubt... That's pretty good. I doubt it. Not now. Don't. That's pretty good. Don't try to manipulate. I doubt. Sure, whatever you want. Raynil is staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. I always liked Braden. It's you. Huh? Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other fighters. He's talented. The Fighters Guild could do a lot worse.
You get any closer, and I'll
Safe
turn your
travels.
bones to ash.
Good day.
Back off. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. I have no time.
What can I do for you today? Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said that's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. And nothing else I can... Just look for me if you need anything else. Hello. You're off duty now.
Good. Hungry. So, any new revelations? How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about it. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Galaborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Galaborn? What do you mean you disagree? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynor from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
How do you do?
Have you ever wanted to learn to use destructive... Anything else I can help with? You just let me know. Alga sure can tell a... Magic. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Has great skill at making things explode.
Bye.
Hi there. Well met.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Galaborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Raynor will pay for both crimes. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynor. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't. If all you say is true, Raynor will answer for Braden's death. Please hurry.
Somebody